Welcome back to SportsLine here on News Channel 5 Plus. Great to have you with us on this mild Wednesday night as we are a week and a day away from Thanksgiving. So hope all of you have some great Thanksgiving plans to be with friends and family. Please be careful out there and be safe. But we certainly look forward to the Thanksgiving holiday. A lot of food and a lot of football, which is right up my alley. Speaking of football, as we said, the Titans getting ready to host the Texans on Sunday. The one-win Houston Texans, division rival. Here is QB1 Ryan Tannehill. His thoughts on the early week of practice heading into Sunday versus Houston.
Ryan, some of your numbers may not be what you had last year, particularly in the passing game, but you know, with the record, I'm going to guess, I figure, which is more important to you. How do you like the way this season has been going for you personally, considering what the team record is right now?
Yeah, we're finding a way to win games, so that's the goal, is to go out and find a way to win one game a week. So I'm happy with that, no matter how it comes.
Ryan, do you think Vrabel should be in the Coach of the Year conversation, just with his ability to kind of galvanize you guys throughout all the issues you guys have had in finding success despite of it?
Like that, yeah. You know, Coach does a great job. I stay out of the nomination and all that stuff, but you know, Coach Vrabel does a great job preparing us each and every week, setting the tone, holding us accountable, and putting a game plan together for our team each and every week. So, you know, thankful to have a coach who handles those situations really well and keeps the pressure on us.
How little does he throw in examples from his playing days that might be pertinent to conversations you guys are having about situations?
I mean, he's always throwing little examples from his playing days, whether it's technique or how many touchdowns he caught, or 10 for 10 or whatever it was, catching the football. But it's always fun to hear those, and then he's done it before, so the techniques that he's teaching and trying to convey to the team, he's been on the field trying to do those before as well.
Yeah, what about second? He was very pleased, I guess, or happy to see you in the fray when the ball was fumbled Sunday with the one that AJ recovered. Is that just something that goes with being a leader and natural instinct to try to dive on a loose ball, even though as a quarterback, they want you to stay out of harm's way as much as possible?
Yeah, just trying to get the ball there. Obviously, you hate to see the ball on the ground, and it was getting kicked around all over the place. So I saw it go across the formation. Was going to try to make a play. Thankfully, AJ got on there.
Is that something that just kind of instincts take over for you as a player, rather than not thinking about I'm the starting quarterback there, just trying to get the ball? Because a lot of teams like Bridgewater caught a lot of flack because he didn't jump on a fumble in the Broncos game Sunday.
Yeah, personally, I love winning, and I know if we can help save a bad situation with the ball being on the ground and maintain possession, then we're gonna have a better chance of winning. So obviously you don't want to be injured in doing so, but at the same time, just as a competitor, I'm going to try to make those plays.
Those weekly messages that Coach Vrabel delivers you guys, is that unique just as far as like the effectiveness of it? Because it seems like all you guys every week buy into it.
Yeah, Coach does a great job of finding a good message for the week, and I think over the course of time, we've seen those messages play out. It's not just something that's thrown on the board and then, at the end of the week, you're like, well, it didn't really matter. Like, he does a great job of finding things that are relevant, and then if we buy into it and execute them or believe in it or make it happen, then it usually works in our favor on Sunday. So I think that ability to find something relevant, and then the fact that as a team we've seen it work, helps us to buy into it and make it happen.
Beyond this message, can you think of one that just was like spot on, like it was just exactly what you guys needed for that week?
It's all a blur at this point, but there's so many that have been relevant. I think each and every week, I've never seen a message and being like, yeah, that doesn't matter. It's always, yeah, I can get behind that. I think that's something that is going to be important this week. So, like I said, the fact that it's relevant each and every week is huge.
Beyond the message each week, what is it, I guess, to sum up what he gives to a team as a head coach?
Wow, we're getting philosophical today. You know, he does a great job of setting the tone for the organization, holding our standard, setting the pillars of the program, things that we believe. You know, he manages the games really well, in my opinion. Obviously, he puts a ton of time and effort. Him and Stretch go through just about, I think, probably every game situation throughout the league each and every week, and have a plan if that comes up in our game. So they're putting themselves in those situations. He has a plan for each and every situation, understands, you know, the rule book really well, and it tries to take advantage of every situation that arises. So, you know, that's part of his job, and then, you know, conveying the message each and every week, giving us something to rally behind, holding the team accountable. I mean, it all falls in his job title, and you know, he does a good job of being efficient in all those areas.
Ryan, two-part for me real quick. First one, just how is it just having Taylor in there, and just, I know it's been kind of an up and down season for him with the ACL and everything, but when he's in there, how confident are you in a guy like him? And then also, what'd you think about the finger roll by Ben Jones?
Ben obviously has been taking notes. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good for a big fella. Excited to have Taylor back in there. You know, we have so much confidence in Taylor and what he brings to us. The energy, the athleticism, obviously, and just hope to get him rolling here as things move forward.
You guys have won 6 games in a row against teams that have been in the playoffs. Now you're playing a team this week that has struggled. How do you keep your edge, and do you have to remind guys, you know, throughout the course of the week, you got to stay focused. You can't have a letdown.
Yeah, it's a week-by-week league. You know, you have to go out and perform each and every week. They have some talented players on defense. They can make plays. They can put pressure on you. So, as an offense, we have to have urgency. We have to attack this week with urgency. I feel like the coaching staff has come up with a good plan. We have to buy in, learn the plan, and go out and execute it on Sunday.
It's not necessarily a big passing attack designed for big numbers. How do you kind of evaluate your play given that you're not going to be expected to hit 300 yards each week? That kind of
yeah, just executing one play at a time. You know, how do I execute the play that's called, and whether it be, you know, getting us into a good play on the ground, or it could be throwing the ball away, it could be scrambling, could be making a good throw. You know, all those types of different things go into it. So yeah, it's not based on numbers.
Has the huddle felt different at all at points without Derek the last couple of weeks? Have there been moments where you thought, wow, I kind of miss Derek right now?
Well, yeah, I miss Derek, but yeah, you're not thinking about that in the huddle. You know, you're thinking about, all right, how do we execute this call that's coming in? You know, build some confidence with the guys we have in there, and go out and gain yards. So yeah, obviously I miss Derek. I miss him being on the field. I miss competing with him. But excited about the guys. I think Foreman's stepped in and done a good job for us, as well as Adrian. So hopefully we can get those guys continuing to settle in as they get more carries with us, and kind of keep things going on the ground.
You're feeling kind of like yourself again after feeling pretty rough over the weekend?
Yeah, thankfully things have passed me. So yeah, it was a rough weekend for a lot of different reasons, but feeling good again.
Injuries, the roster turnover. I think you guys have 82 different players so far this season. It's unrealistic to think a team would be 8-2 with that going on. Why do you think you guys are?
Resiliency. I think from day one, Coach Vrabel's preached, you know, next man up mentality. Opportunity is going to come up for guys, and I think with the type of people that J-Rob and Vrabel bring into this building, they want to bring in guys who want to compete and contribute to our team. And so I think when those opportunities have arisen, we've had a bunch of guys really step up and make huge plays for us, and help us win football games. So yeah, you hate seeing guys go down. You hate having to use as many guys as we've had. But at the same time, you're thankful for the mentality that this team has, and that next man up mentality where we can go out and play confidently, you know, no matter who's out there. All right, thank you.
There you have it. Ryan Tannehill, quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. His thoughts as the Two-Tone Blue begin their work week, getting ready for Sunday's game against the Houston Texans. Again, a chance for a 7th consecutive win and a 9-2 start. Obviously, their best start since 2008 when they started the season 10-0. Of course, lost in the first round of the playoffs. Not so good finish, but a great start. So we will see what happens later in the week in terms of injuries, who's out, who's in all that good stuff. And the Titans obviously sitting in a very, very good position right now, schedule-wise, record-wise, starting to get a little bit healthier, getting some guys back at practice. All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll hear more from Titans players as we get you set for Sunday's game against Houston. Your phone calls obviously welcome as well. See you on the other side of the break right here on SportsLine.